Right, let's get started. Down. No face cam today, but we will automatically go straight to our card camera. Fantastic. That looks somewhat acceptable. Thank you, everybody joining us. We're still getting some. I can see people on different chats on one system, but it's not showing up on stream. So it'll just have to do. So before we get into the games and stuff today, I wanted to share this with everybody. So this is our first look at our S2 cards. So these are S2 at the top and these are S1 at the bottom. So S1 is the old series that was developed overseas, and now because of us working out a whole bunch of deals and things like that. Hello Karen, thank you for joining us. These are our Australian cards, so this is what's going to be really cool. So I just wanted to show you a side by side of the difference and what's going to happen and what's going to change, and we'll just talk about all that before we get into the games today. So the biggest difference with S2 cards over S1s is that we now have this information at the bottom of the card, if that shows up on cam. Oh, hello Riley, thank you for joining us. So our S2 cards have got a rating system at the bottom, as well as which deck that they can be found in. So that's going to be the biggest change between the two, besides from quality. The Australian cardboard is significantly thicker and just, well, not thicker, but just significantly stronger. They're both the exact same thickness, it's just this one is, you can notice the big quality difference. The other thing you can see is on the Australian cards, the colour comes through so much better. I don't know if it shows up too well on the cam, but yeah, the colour shows up just so much better on the Australian cards. We'll see if we turn the light on and give it some oomph. They're just so much nicer than they are on the thing. But I want to talk about the big difference that we're going to have with these cards. So, like with the Rainbow Serpent, there's going to be some small modifications to the actual cards. So S1 cards will be found in S2 decks. That was our big announcement last week, if people missed it. The reason we're doing this is for twofold. So the Australian cards are really, really, really good, and we would like to have every single card in our game made in Australia. So we're remaking the S1 cards in the S2 series. This also means that you will get a bigger card pool, because there'll be more monsters and stuff for you to find. But we also want to make it rewarding. So the old S1 cards, which are these, they're going to still be playable, still be collectible. Their S2 counterparts won't be that much different. So, like, when I say that much different, I mean we're going to have a small change in what the abilities do. Some of them are just being worded differently so that they are more clear. Some of them are getting changed completely so that the monster functions more as it was intended. And some of the stats are being changed in order to make those monsters more tempting. So one of the big changes is actually here on the board with us, and that's going to be the Grillis. The Grillis is going to have its ability changed to, when its element is active, it is able to just destroy a monster. So the Grillis will be able to eliminate a monster when it's defeated, regardless of whatever level it is. And that's different to something like the Leviathan, who can deal whatever damage it's dealing at the time to a monster and bring it with it. The Grillis will be able to kamikaze, but the new Grillis will be slightly weaker in certain stats. So this old Grillis will be a lot more stat heavy, but its ability is weaker, whereas the S2 Grillis is going to have a stronger ability, but it's going to be weaker in stats. The new Leviathan is not really getting changed that much. The S2 Leviathan is going to be on the harder end to find. We actually might do a small change to the art just to make it stand out a little bit. It's going to have the exact same stats. Its ability might be worded differently, but for the most part, the Leviathan's the Leviathan. we just want to make the S2 one slightly more special, finding it out of sort of, I don't know, out of nostalgia than anything else. A lot of other creatures, like the Rainbow Serpent, will be getting new abilities. So the Rainbow Serpent is going to have an ability tied in with its agility. I won't give that away. We'll just wait until the cards come out for that to happen. So there's going to be a lot of changes when it comes to S2 and S1, but S1 cards aren't going to be useless. It's just the fact that we want all of the cards to be done in Australia. So since these ones were done overseas, we want to reprint them. And it's pretty much comes down to that. It also, yeah, and increases the prize pool and gives people sort of more different versions of the same creatures, but we'll sort of spice them up so that it'll be a little bit more special to get them. I also want to finally announce the super rares. So in S2, there's going to be 4 super rares. So they're called the ultra rares. One is limited, and the others are just ultra rare. So the limited one is going to be the first 200 dragon. So the first 200 dragon, like S1, is going to be the baby light dragon. So the baby light dragon will be S1. It will have a 50% chance of finding it in the first 200 starter decks. Now we are going to actually label these ones this time. So the first 200 decks will actually have first 200 on the box. So you'll be able to tell the difference between a retail deck and a first 200 of S2. The boosters are being changed. So the boosters will have 2 collectible cards in them. They're not playable, but they're just collectibles. So we're doing cartoonish and varied versions of Frillneck Studio staff. So our famous artist, Cookie, you can find various different Cookie cards, and they'll be labelled out like a playing card, but they won't have the same backs. So they're just collectible cards, and we're going to make some of them a little bit harder to find just to make the boosters a bit more rewarding. We're also going to have one of the ultra rares being found. Well, both ultra rares can be found in the booster, but they're not going to always be in print, if that makes sense. So the ultra rares are going to go on and off throughout the entire year. So when S3 comes out, S3 will have the exact same ultra rares as S2, and S4, which will be at the end of the year, will still have the same ultra rares. But in each run, there's only going to be a limited number of the ultra rares. So the first ultra rare, we won't show the art, but the first ultra rare is called Eloise, and she's an angelic card. Eloise is a white card, and she has a element of her own, which you will see when the card comes out. Her ability is whenever the eye shows up on the card, she can smite a monster from the battlefield. And then Ronin will be the second. Ronin will also be ultra rare. He has the ability to negate damage when his element is activated. So you have the two. They're super rares. They are the only 9s that exist within the boosters. So the only way to find 9 cards that aren't dragons are in the boosters, and they are the ultra rares. Now, the last ultra rare was very hard to decide whether or not we were going to do it, because we didn't want to contaminate what we had done. But at the same time, I wanted all these cards to be done in Australia, and I wanted to sort of show how far we've come. Because when I first created Summoners, I didn't have everything worked out, and I didn't know how people would respond, didn't know what monsters would be used, I didn't know anything like that. So it took a lot of umming and erring, but I'm thinking we will definitely make the original light dragon in name only. It will have different art. It won't be the S1 200 light dragon. It will be the ultra rare, so it'll be around all year. And this will be the only dragon that you can find in the decks. And it's more of an homage to S1 because S1, it opened the door and introduced everybody to summoners. It allowed us to create things. It was the first one in stores. Like, it was made overseas, and like the people who did these for us did a phenomenal job, and we're still thinking of using them to make the dragon cards. We're not 100% sure because we want to stay Australian, but I don't want to turn my backs on people who helped us. So the guys who made the original S1 cards, they did a phenomenal job, and I don't want to punish them. But yes, the Light Dragon will be the third ultra rare, different art, different stats and different abilities. So it's Light Dragon in name only, to separate it from the original Light Dragon, because the first 200 Light Dragon was meant to be this big special, the people who got the very first decks from us. And I want to keep it that way, but at the same time I want there to be a Light Dragon that was made in Australia and everything like that. So those are the differences, those are the cards, and hopefully everybody enjoyed that little card talk. We're gonna get set up and we'll get some games happening, so I hope to see people soon and everything like that, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we'll actually get back because we're going to let people, some people have forgot their decks and some people have forgot their cards and things, so we're just going to go let people go and get their stuff, but we'll continue our card talk. There's a few people in chat. If you want to chuck me some questions, you can, but I'm happy to keep talking about S2. We don't have a release date yet. They have gone to print. So the first 200 S2 cards have gone to print. They are planned. They're scheduled. They will come out shortly after they get here. Basically, once they get to our studio, we want to go over them, make sure everything's good before we start handing them out to shops. We will probably do a release day. We will tell everybody in advance when the cards will be available, and we'll offer shops a chance to stock S2. We are hoping that S2 will be cheaper than S1 was. The S1 cards, their price will not change because they will go from being the main card game to being collectibles, and they are worth what they're worth because that's how much it costs to make them. So we can't make those cheaper just because S2 is cheaper. But we are hoping that S2 will be noticeably cheaper, but once it's all said and done and we get all the cards to us, we'll know exactly how much it's going to cost us to have these made and sent to us from Queensland. But we have high hopes that it will be a lot more affordable and that way hopefully that people can get sort of more bang for their buck, which is what we want, because we want people to we know that one of the biggest problems of Summoners currently is its price tag, and we're trying to rectify that. But yeah, the new cards, I don't know if I don't know how much I want to share, because I want there still to be some surprises, but I want to hype people up at the same time. I will say that there are new sort of cards that combined with others. So you definitely have cards that work better in pairs, but they work better with not a specific pair, but they work better with somebody else on the field. So we've got monsters that buff other monsters. We have monsters that can, in certain ways, depending on how you look at it, they can cheat death. We have new spells which will add a whole new dynamic to the battlefield. So you're looking at, like, actually, I tell you what, we can share some of the new S2 spells. We'll do that. So some of the S2 spells that we got made up in the demo, we can absolutely show. So one of the first noticeable things that people are going to realize is that we have every single element now is available in the decks. So here they all are. Once I get all 7 out. So that's one of the main differences you'll notice. You can swap into every single element. There is only 6 here, but there's the other one. So every single element can be swapped into now, which is a really big deal, because in S1 we all knew that there was only so many elements you could change into, and that was just due to how the printing turned out. The other thing that we're going to have with these elements is that there's actually going to be another card that allows a reroll. So you'll have a card that has all the elements on it, and basically what it allows you to do is reroll the energy dice. So it's just a Hail Mary card, but you never know, it could help you out, but it's not a definite swap like these ones are. But yes, all 7 swaps are now in the game, and that's going to change things up dramatically. So now people can make more themed decks. Because before you couldn't obviously swap into certain elements, but now you can. The other big change of the cards is this one, which people will recognize the art for, and I'll go over it in a moment. And this card. So these two are probably the biggest cards in S2. People will recognize the art because there was the misprint, because this art jumped the gun in printing, but it didn't have its correct text. This is the Force Evasive card, which allows you to flip cards into evasive. And this is a shield card, which allows you to completely shield a monster from damage. So we have those, and we have several other magic cards such as Reversal, Redirect, as well as Force Field and various other types of cards like that. So it's going to be interesting with some of the new magic spells. I'm not going to go over everything, because I don't want there to be, yeah, like I said, I don't want to ruin it, just enough to give you guys a little bit of a taste. The other thing you'll notice is that S2 spell cards, they will contain the S2 in the corner, but they will not have a rarity. Certain spells will be harder to find than others, but for the most case, spells will be pretty common. You should have multiple of each spell. There will be, like I said, there will be harder to find spells, but multiple of the same spell. I will say that certain boosters will contain a rare chakra, so there'll be 7 different chakras lurking around in the boosters. If you do get the chakra in the booster, congratulations. I'm making that, I believe it is a 1 in 20 chance, if I recall my math. So it won't be for everyone, but it will be there. And I suppose we can. We've got 4 people to chat. Would people like me to talk about the ultra rares some more? Do people want to hear more about them? Or I can tell you more about the upcoming dragon.
I'm hoping to draw.
We'll sort of give people a chance to express their opinion. The chat's not showing up on stream. The stream's actually not showing up a lot of the chat. Okay, well we could do absolutely we can do the dragon. That's fine. I know people are really excited about the dragon. Oh, we'll have to fix our stream chat because just cannot see anything on there. But that's fine. Yeah, absolutely. So well, let's talk about the dragon. So the next dragon to come out is Seraphine the World Maker. She will be her model will be rose quartz with gold flake. So she'll be designed to be sort of this big, elegant female dragoness. Her art will be available soon when the card's all finished and all the art's all finalised. We will do a big poster for her. But her ability is that she is able to draw multiple magic cards, and she'll be able to help you cast spells and change the battlefield like as if it was a planet. So she changes the world, so she's incredibly magical. So Seraphine is going to be a 9, obviously, like Onyx was. She will be probably equal to him. She'll probably be a 9, 8, and maybe a 4 or 5 in her evasive. She'll be a lot faster than Onyx is. She'll be weaker in defense and same level of strength in terms of aggressive behavior. Onyx is definitely the more aggressive card still. We will not be doing Onyx in S2. So, like I said before, as much as I want to have all the cards done in Australia, that's just not the case. So, the S2 will not contain Onyx. The dragons are the exception to the rule, because the whole gimmick behind them is that there is only 30 of them, and I'm not going to go and make another 30 Onyxes because that would make 60 Onyxes, and that's not fair for anybody. So no new Onyx. That's the only card that's not getting reprinted. The Light Dragon is the exception because it was the Light Dragon. And now that people know that the first 200s are special, we're kind of hoping that more people will be able to hunt them down specifically for Light Dragon, because those will be the only decks that have the baby Light Dragon in them. So your limited card for S2 is Baby Light Dragon. Your Ultras for S2 is Ronin, Eloise, and the Light Dragon. And then your rares and stuff like that will vary throughout the deck. Some of them will be S1 rares and others will be S2 rares. So hopefully you'll see a whole bunch of different stuff, and I look forward to everybody playing it. We will go back to setting up. This may take some time. We've got a little bit of a mixed bag happening here today at Good Games. So the chat, I believe we'll be back up and running in 20 minutes or so, to allow people to sort of get their stuff set up, get their things going. It's only been 8 minutes since the event officially started, so we're just going to let everybody go. We will try and kick things off at 6:50 or 7. So that's when I'll bring it back up online. I'll see you all then, or if you're coming down, I'll see you all soon. Boot, boot, you do. And then we're only going to have our one. So thank you for hanging in there, peoples. We're just going to do a little bit of setup. And we're going to settle the score. Because we have a score to settle.
Actually, we're 1-1, isn't it?
It is. It's 1-1. Oh, I am streaming now. Yeah, that's fine. You can join in the conversation. No. It's come right here. It's filming the table.
Oh, okay.
So people can see our hands as stuff goes down. Yeah.
We're actually going to play.
Oh.
It's a different art.
Fair enough. That is really cool. Now, these are my spares, I think? Yes.
The reason Lex is in it must be that one.
So we did. I started off the stream today talking about the changes to S2 and a little bit about the dragons. So everyone's been announced now.
Yeah.
So you may have missed the small announcement. So there are 3 ultra rares.
Yep.
Eloise.
Yep, which I knew about.
Yep. Ronan.
Which I don't know about.
Yep.
Sorry, I knew Ronan existed, but as far as what Ronan is, I have no idea.
Okay, so Eloise, her element is the eye.
Yep.
And if the eye shows up in the dice, she gets to smite the card.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's her ability.
No, I remember that.
Ronan is allied with an element, but when his element is active, he defends monsters from damage.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's a defender.
So it's kind of like the purple chakra.
Yeah, but a monster.
Yeah.
And he's obviously all the ultras are 9s.
Yeah.
Also, we're doing it's a bit of an homage because I wanted the S1 cards to be done and all sorts of reasons like that. The last ultra will be different art, but it will be the Light Dragon name only.
Right, so a different art light dragon.
It's a Light Dragon, that'll be a 9. It's the ultra rare as well, but the reason why it's the Light Dragon is because it's paying homage to the original, the first dragon that came out, started everything. So Light Dragon, different art, different abilities. So it's not the Light Dragon, but it's referencing. It's Art Light Dragon.
Yeah, okay.
And so then you've got Baby Light Dragon being the S200 for S2. And the S200 decks will be marked with 200 on them.
Okay.
So you'll know which starters are
that's cool.
200s and which ones are not. So there's your little thing.
Cool.
Other than that, you didn't really miss much. Not much you didn't really know about some of the spells.
Yeah, we talk about too much.
We talk too much.
You tell me too many things.
I know. There's no surprises for you. Alright, so, there's only 2 viewers, but it doesn't matter.
Alright.
1, 3. Ooh.
God damn it.
I'm
win one of
going
these.
to go first. We should have drawn first, but that's fine.
I always draw the same way anyway, it doesn't matter.
For this deck, I draw the same way.
I'm gonna draw land.
Alright, let's see what we got. It is a red.
It's red.
To kick us off, it is red. Kitsune.
Okay.
Yep, and end turn.
We don't draw. I'm going to summon a 6.
Fantastic.
Your turn.
My turn. We're doing a very traditional starting point. Orange. We will do a Kraken.
Yes.
And now we will start trying to do some damage.
Okay.
I will force your Sphinx into aggression.
Sure.
I will then eat things with Kitsune.
Red.
Fine. Attack miss. You got it. Very good.
Alright. Ooh, I get to pick. Ooh.
Oh, he's without something would have died. Go red.
Because my hand doesn't really allow me to do anything. No, that's fine. I am going to choose purple.
Alright, very good.
Swap him into defensive, how he should be. Playing Onyx in defensive. And pass the turn.
Very good, very good. This is a very tame game at the start. Usually our games are more violent than this. Purple is active. I will summon another Kitsune. We'll keep things in. Again, Sphinx in aggression.
Sphinx in aggression. No.
I will reverse that.
No.
I will reverse that.
Okay. Sphinx is in aggressive.
Kitsune eats Sphinx.
Well, before that happens, let's make it blue.
Sure.
The Onyx is the only thing I'm going to
Oh, fair enough. Okay, well you've nullified my attack. I end my turn. I probably should have done something about that, Blue. Red.
Bye bye, Sphinx.
Because I need to get things out of my
Let's summon an Oni.
Yeah, that's hopefully really.
Dismiss.
No. Oh shit. Alright.
Dismiss.
Ooh. Brutal.
Now you got a Kitsune and a base. So even if I put the Onyx in aggressive, it doesn't die. I really needed the element to not be red. So let's make it purple.
Okay. Sorry. Yep.
Then I go one attack here, two attacks there.
It doesn't matter. It's purple. I can shield one monster.
Mild.
That you stole from me.
You'll go.
Okay. Oh, what's this? You got nothing in your hand.
No, go nuts.
Fantastic. I like that. It's going to be purple.
This is fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too. So we summon a Kitsune, and then we dismiss twice. Ooh, okay.
Summon my own medicine.
Yeah, that's right. And You know what? I'm gonna get out of my run and do something crazy. I'm gonna burn.
Yeah, that's what I do. Alright, done?
Done.
Draw. Onyx for free. Then... Dismiss. I really want to burn summon here. I might actually. Did I roll the dice?
No, you didn't, but it's fine.
I didn't.
No, you didn't. Oh, yellow.
That changes everything.
That does change something.
Yeah. So then we attack red. Oh, actually, it depends. I want to go with summon here.
I'm gonna play Swamp off of the top. But it's still good.
The dragon can attack. Yeah.
So I'll take the purple.
I knew purple was gonna go away.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, this is flip.
Yeah.
And that comes back. That comes back.
It's the only creature that can be attacked.
Yep, that's fine. I am.
So I have to name it when the dice shows it, right?
Correct. Yeah.
That's fine.
I am going to make your Sphinx aggressive.
You're gonna make my Sphinx aggressive.
I am.
Even though this is the only monster that
Correct.
can attack. Sure, aggressive Sphinx.
Awesome. Dismiss.
Cancel.
Yep, that's fine.
Only this is the deck with
Summon.
like this.
You're gonna summon, sure. Leviathan.
Leviathan. Leviathan. Alright. I can do nothing about that dragon. So, I end my turn.
Yes!
Yeah.
You're right.
I guess we name this. Not that it matters. Tony?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Swamp is the bad book, you're going to choose work out the
Alright, let's make it purple. Ooh. Then we will make Kitsune defensive. Then go to combat. Attack everything across the board.
I'm gonna make the Onyx defensive. The Onyx attacks everything, so that's everything I hit by 9.
Then this is dead.
Yep.
That's still up, then the Sphinx will finish battle.
So, what kills this?
So because it's defensive, it takes 2 hits.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Then this has 1 hit remaining, which the Sphinx finishes it off.
Where'd your second hit come from?
2 hits from
Oh,
this.
2 hit for dragon.
Because
Yeah,
it hits
yeah,
everything,
yeah,
doesn't it?
correct. Yep.
That hits that. I can't attack with the Oni. Dismiss.
Ooh.
Your turn.
You can't have many more dismisses.
I think that's 3.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon you might have used all 4. Yeah, you have. 2 at the start, 1 before, and another one. Yeah, okay. It is orange.
Orange.
Yep.
So you get an extra attack.
Yeah, technically. Let me go with Leviathan. And then, the other cards. So, dismiss.
Only back down.
I'll summon. From deck. Evasive. I'll save those 2 for later. Let's see what can we do. Nah, just Raz being silly and saying throw a shrimp on the Barbie. Because I love her Swedish bullshit. Yeah.
Depends who the shrimp is.
No.
Is she referring to the Leviathan?
No, she's just referring to us being Australian.
Oh, right, okay.
Throw a shrimp on the Barbie, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
So yes, thank you, Razzie. These can't really help me right now. They'd be better off used against you. Yeah, alright. I have to end turn.
Something I wear for work is my regular belt. I don't know. They like annoy me. Very large.
Red. That didn't help me at all. Oni goes away as well.
Yes, correct.
Stealth summon.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
Should know what that is.
I was going to say, ooh,
Wonder what that
very
is.
stealthy summon.
You got 2 cards.
I do.
I think we put Onyx in defensive. And then I'm going to... The Leviathan can't strike back the thing that killed it, can it?
What do you mean? Why couldn't it?
So it can attack back.
They can attack.
Oh,
yeah.
that doesn't do anything, though.
No, not in this scenario. Because all the other targets are gone.
I think we take we'll be safe and take the Kraken. Then I am going to pass the turn back to you, sir.
Oh, lovely, lovely. This is becoming a real little brain teaser. Okay. Let's see what we got. Orange. Okay. I will resummon a Kraken.
He's killed one of them.
He did. Now one's back. I will. I will force your Sphinx into aggression.
Sure.
Yeah, basically.
I will then force him into aggression, and I will force your Oni into defense.
Only into defensive.
Motherfucker has a change red.
Swear jar.
True. I need to cut back. Alright, well, Oni on Oni, use your red.
Oni on Oni. Well, what if I change blue and make the Onyx the only thing you can attack?
I'll say no to that.
How about I reverse you know?
How about I reverse your reverse?
Okay. Red.
Yeah, there it is. Alright, fine, end turn.
Don't be like that.
I'm trying to get in these, I'm trying to get these holes.
Red.
Guess it'll stay that way then.
Kraken.
Lovely.
So we got 2 attacks. You flop the wipe and kill the Kraken. This seems fine. So let's just take the Kraken.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, because we're about to draw into a heap of dismisses.
Yeah, you reckon you're getting close to you?
I reckon I'm getting real close.
Alright. So I rolled, we got yellow.
Yellow, rightio.
Everything's back. Oh, this means I can stealth summon. I will then summon.
Well, actually, technically it's 0.
You're then going to summon, okay.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Summon away.
Well, no, I do. Because it's
Yep.
not.
And then
What's the word then?
I pay 1 for the Deadly Dispute, sacrifice a creature at 9 draw 2 cards and trade a target. I'm going to sacrifice the Dread Presence. So everyone now has to sacrifice a creature.
now we have to get some shit done here. I'm just going to go old school and go Leviathan on the Oni.
Leviathan on the Oni. Defensive?
On what, the Leviathan?
That's attacking my Oni.
Alright, I'll make your Oni defensive.
Make my Oni aggressive.
I'll reverse and make my Leviathan aggressive.
Red.
There it is. Alright. They're out.
Ooh.
Alright, well, I in turn.
I'm going to awaken this chakra.
Oh, lovely. Yep.
Take 1 life and fire.
Yeah, I wish I had a reversal, that would be good.
It would have been real good. It would have been real good. Alright, let's roll.
I forget you have that.
Red.
So it stays how it is.
Interesting. Alright. So, Kitsu.
Sacrifice draw before draw. Choose an exile card. End his turn. He can't sleep.
It's a $300 currency.
Well, we get extra attacks.
It's summoning legend. It's not a
And
legendary.
now the
So-
universe will trigger, which means everyone sacrifices a creature.
So if I blow up crap, then you'd kill shit in response.
There's no point in me summoning a creature anymore.
Because it's
I get
red.
I get 4 Rebel Riches.
This is
No, it's a small price to pay. So,
Not yet.
This kills this.
Okay. This retaliates.
Yep.
Eats the kitsune.
It doesn't because it's inevasive.
It doesn't matter, just 8 straight off the bat.
8 straight off the bat.
Yep.
Okay, that makes me sad, but okay. Probably would have done that differently, but we will learn from our mistakes.
Absolutely.
Let's eat the other Leviathan.
Okay, it cannot eat your dragon, so it just has to take it.
This is fine. Then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alright.
The toxic deluge paying me over.
I'm gonna have to do some shit. Okay.
82 for Greg Harris.
Purple Durple, the dragon is gone. Not necessarily what I wanted, to be honest. Alright, so let's go on Oni. You've got 4.
I do.
Okay. Alright. Got Oni into that only doesn't matter. Alright, let's do your Oni into defensive.
My Oni into defensive. No.
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 Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 2.
Your Sphinx into aggression.
No.
Oh, no, bitch. Your Sphinx into aggression.
Sphinx into aggression?
19.
Sure.
Okay. Made me fucking earn that one.
Yeah.
Alright, yep, that's fine. Mizzy eats it.
Blue in response.
Okay.
This is the only thing that can be attacked.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll use both of these to attack the dragon.
Yeah, so it's in defensive.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the 2. Alright, I won't. Oh, each time I try and punch a hole, you're able to wiggle out of it.
That's what this deck does.
Yeah, it's doing a good job today.
Alright, my go.
Yep.
Alright. 1,
You got free reign too.
2, Ooh. 3, Ooh.
I need more mana.
If I remember what's next. Yeah. Alright, come on, be favourable. God damn it!
And then I get one of these.
Hippocampus.
To be able to get to merchant has been.
Oh no, this is fine.
But it's gonna
Purple.
Yep.
It was pretty much. Literally,
So
I was
your
just
stuff
gonna
comes
sacrifice
back.
the creature
It
out of
does.
CC, and if I milled it, I would just revive the theme of Darkskin.
I do not have enough mana.
Dismiss all your monsters, kill your chakras.
Oh shit! Alright, fair enough. Well done.
I knew I was coming up to a clump of dismisses from when I played them in sequence.
Oh Jesus! Mine mustn't have been far off.
No.
Impossible challenge.
Yeah, mine were coming up.
Because I literally drew, I'm like, dismiss, dismiss. Then I drew the purple, I'm like, pretty sure the card after this is a dismiss. Drew it, got the third.
Can't knock your memory about this.
Because what I was debating is I drew the first 2 magic.
Yeah.
And when it went dismiss, because I was like, because you're empty, do I press the advantage?
Yeah.
And draw 3 monsters and literally burn someone, at which point you've got to do the same thing to keep pace. Yeah. But then I'm like, I'm pretty sure in the next 2 cards there's a third dismiss.
So I came to the conclusion, like, because I could keep punching holes, but I couldn't get around the dragon. I'm like, I'm gonna have to just sacrifice on the dragon because I could get past everything else.
Yeah.
So I had to. Once the dragon was gone, I was gonna go ham. I had so many summons lined up.
But keeping in defensive.
Well, I did once. I just had to keep in evasive while the dragon was up. Yeah, just to absorb those attacks.
Oh, it slowed me down massively.
Yeah, but I once I tried a few safe punching holes, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to just go.
Yeah.
And in which case, it was already you got your dismisses off.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Once that dragon was gone, it was gonna turn, I reckon, because I had a lot more summons coming.
But what I was looking at too is I
Yeah.
knew the dismisses went far away.
Yeah.
When I hit the first one, then I'm like, I know what the sequence is.
That was really good. It was well played as a memory, knowing that you had it coming. I knew that I had 2 more summons coming.
You see, the trigger is because I played the Awakened Chakra.
Yeah.
When I drew the Awakened Chakra, because I've only got 1 in the deck.
Oh.
I'm like, we've been through once. I've got to be within about 2 magic of seeing the dismisses come.
Yeah.
And when I hit the first one, I'm like, this is the turn. This is where it ends.
It was good. It was good. I liked the triple D summon. That was fantastic.
Every time you pull it out, it does.
All right, let's do it properly this time.
All right.
Even though we draw sort of the same thing anyway.
Mon Dragon. Honestly, I should have put my Mon Dragon in this deck.
All right.
This card creates a shit ton of trouble.
Damn it.
You know what? When I
Never.
get back-
Never, ever.
Okay.
This
Never,
deck
ever,
has got
Oh,
such
I need one
heavy
more card.
tokens.
All right.
Alright.
Let's try this again.
Grin.
I will summon the hippocampus,
You know what?
Sure.
and then surprisingly, I will end my turn.
Defensive.
All right, fine. He's defensive.
Then we're going to change colour 3 times.
Oh, lovely.
Because I don't want them. Rightio. Start a turn. Draw.
Yeah, it's gonna apply. I've got a few
Alright. Where do we end up? We end up at purple. We have a Kitsune.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your turn.
At the end of yours, I'm going to make you Kitsune aggressive.
Yeah, the most is the white and the black.
Sure.
I think I was like change it.
Dismiss.
Spectral one.
See, I was waiting for that reversal.
Oh no, sorry.
Reversal.
Oh. Dismiss.
Really? So we both don't have creatures.
Correct.
This is fine.
You know what? I think it's so stupid that.
And at the end of my turn, I'm going to make it aggressive.
How?
No, sorry, at the end of yours, I'm making it aggressive.
But you don't have a target.
Huh?
There's no more creatures in play. How do you play that if there's no target?
Oh, just play it and then there's nothing when aggressive. It's the same as awakening a chakra when you don't have one to awaken.
Yeah, okay, fair
When I
enough.
first started playing them.
So I've just figured it. I might as well start again.
Fair enough.
I'm glad we made no progress.
Sure.
Your turn.
Dismiss.
It's good.
Reverse.
Kind of like
Sure.
not that good.
Can't have that many
I put on the
reversals
second
left.
tier as Bastion for
Right, how many magic you got?
Costs like 5 bucks.
3.
Draw.
Yeah.
Paying attention. I'm trying a theory. I'm not sure if this is correct.
Oh, okay.
Stealth summon.
Okay.
Burn summon.
Ooh, okay.
A stealth summon.
Oh, shit.
Burn summon.
Oh, okay.
Kitsune.
Alright, cool.
Go.
Cool. At the end of yours, I'll make a Kitsune defensive. Okay.
I'm not sure this line of play is correct, but I'm keen to see how.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, you're kind of calling me out.
See, because this is interesting, right? Because now I've forced you to draw the extra creature, which gives you less action in my next turn.
Yes, but you also did force me. The fact that you have no cards is the reason why I'm doing this.
That's fine.
Because I am going to...
It also depends how many dismisses and summons you have.
Yeah, so I'm going to summon him.
Yep.
I'm going to burn summon this.
Yep.
Then I'm going to summon again.
Yeah. This is fine. The race is on. Oh, that's not good.
Let's actually do that. And then... Which one of your monsters is the target?
Probably the Kitsune. No, it could be the Oni.
Which one?
What did you have in play at the Hippocampus?
The Hippocampus. Who is the monster that can be attacked?
Oh, because it's blue.
Yes.
I reckon you should have to attack a Sphinx.
The Sphinx?
I think that will make you use your last magic.
No, that's fine. You can keep it.
But I think if I pick this, then you do silly things and dismiss it. So I think this is the choice, because you only got one card and you can't dismiss these.
Yeah,
both with one
you are
card.
correct. Let's actually just line everybody up properly.
I saw through your ruse.
You keep almost falling for my traps, but not quite. I baited you.
I walk up to the hole and go, that's a really deep hole, I should not step into that.
You're almost falling. I feel like Wile E. Coyote. You're almost there. You're gonna catch this little roadrunner.
So what's happening?
I am not. Oh, actually, yeah, because I can only take the Sphinx, so I'm not attacking.
Alright, passing the turn.
Correct.
We need tricks. Well, that won't work.
Dragon Spears.
Interesting.
Oh, the Hippocampus.
Yeah. He's been around, he was here today.
It comes in on the D&D nights. Yeah, he was.
He come in late. So I guess I really want to suicide a Sphinx. No, I don't. This dragon. This goes here, that goes there. Then this takes this.
I make your Kitsune defensive.
Ooh, knit.
Okay, so Kitsune takes the Hippocampus.
Yeah. Then I don't think I have any other good attacks. So it is your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you weren't attacking.
Come on, Violet.
No, I get to choose.
This is bad.
I choose red.
Yeah, I thought you would. Better get a lawyer, son.
This is
not good.
shaping up to be pretty fun. Oh, you've got no cards.
No, I have two.
Oh, you've got two? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I will stealth something.
Yeah. I wonder what that is.
Wonder what it could possibly be. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just make this process a little bit easier and go Kitsune into aggression.
I'm gonna make you have it.
You'll make me have it and reverse it.
Sure. That'll make you work for it.
Yep.
It's a very aggressive kitsune.
It is terrifying. Terrifyingly aggressive kitsune. I am going to eat the kitsune. And I'm going to take your purple and your blue. And then I will dismiss your monster. Yeah, if you're gone now. Now you can summon that again.
Okay.
Fact or fiction?
It is now your turn.
If I come to my library and find seven,
Oh, awaken chakra, no.
Oh, boo.
and I put one of those piles in my
But you can have your free reign.
Oh, God.
Which do you want to do rock, paper, scissors to see who does this?
I need something that's going to deal with a dragon.
Alright, tell me about it.
Piles. And I can put one into my hand and the other into the ground.
Awkward situation to be in.
It is, it sucks. Blue.
It's gonna be cooler when there's more 9 cards.
Yeah.
Once Eloise and Ronan and Light Dragon come out, and Seraphine, we'll have a few possible 9 cards. Oh.
I get the look.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know I got the look.
Go.
Attack or not? Are you
I-
attacking?
I don't think so, because even if I team up against the dragon, I mean, I could have potentially teamed up to take the dragon, but
Or purple.
this is okay.
What do you mean by I was gonna say, what do you mean? Absolutely, by Leviathan. 3 guesses of what I summoned.
Yeah,
How many cards you got?
I have 3.
I have 3. Alright, well. I am going to dismiss.
Going to dismiss. Here you dismiss.
Yeah, that is a weak card.
Do not care
It's casual. It's fine.
3 cards left.
Correct.
No, this is fine. I'm not going to have a fight over a dismiss.
I'm not gonna lie, kind of hoping you would have. Alright, let's try this then. Summon.
You're going to summon. Yeah, no.
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 Fine.
I think I took the bait there, but we'll see.
I'm gonna summon.
Ah!
Oh, style summon. Alright, now. It is purple. So, I am going to switch him into aggression. The dragon into aggression. Alright. And I don't. Oh, actually, yes, I do. The dragon hits everybody.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. And then Oni's going to come in and eat the Sphinx.
Yep.
And Kitsune's going to come in and eat that.
Yep.
And the dragon's got a free reign. Because his ability hit everybody, but he hadn't actually attacked yet.
I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. I'll play.
Yeah.
Darn dragon.
And what are we on? We're at 8-12 and we're tied again. Let me go to the restroom and you can talk to the audience. Are we going to do our tiebreaker?
Yeah, there's enough time.
Cool.
This will be the last game I play tonight, though.
Yeah. Although, I'm not going to I'm going to mute this because I don't want to talk about other things.
As I look at you, see all the joyous hearts of
Thank you everybody for joining us. We are going to end the stream today. I'll switch the screen. Yes, thank you everybody. We'll see you all next Wednesday. So Shane and I are still tied, but that's fine. And it gives you all a reason to watch next week. So see you all soon.